The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the Anil Show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Good evening, friends. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. We have a lot to get to. We have a lot to get to, and I have a little bit of disclaimer that I have to drop on the audience. Just bear with me. I have to drop the disclaimer. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Let me first ask you, how was your day? How was your day? Skit is getting very active. The Skitland getting very, very active. Very, very active. The Skitland was getting very, very active. Flow state. Somebody said I'm in a flow state right now. Great comments, great things happening. There's a lot of noise in Skitland right now. A lot of noise, which is great. A lot of noise, a lot of great conversations, I believe. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. I have to drop a couple disclaimers though. Don't worry about it, friends. I'm not beating anybody up at all. So good evening. How was your day? How was the day? All right. Let me drop a couple. There we go. I'm doing good today. The storyline is picking up. That's correct. A lot of good storylines. So I just have a little thing on your screen because I have to do a disclaimer. Right? I only have to do a little bit of a disclaimer. So let me do a little bit of a disclaimer. Good evening, D. Joseph. Good evening, friends. The storylines are picking up. So people must feel better now with the storyline. My day was good. I was doing a lot of things today. I tried to give skits while I was, trying to do some other little things at the same time. The skits are skitting. Skitland is skitting. I believe that too. Let me first say to the masses, right? Because I have to put this in there. O'Neill is not a doctor. O'Neill is not a doctor. O'Neill is not a professor. Let me put these things out there. I'm not a doctor and I'm not a professor. The only thing I have, and I will give you my, right? Let me just say, the only thing I have is I have a master's from a college that I went to. That's the only thing O'Neill have, okay? This is what I have, just so y'all know. I am not a doctor. This is what I have. Maybe you can see it. I'm not a doctor. It doesn't say doctor on it. That's the only thing O'Neill Peart is. That's what it is, okay? I am not a doctor, so I don't want to be taken as a doctor up here, all right? Let me do a little disclaimer because people say, I don't want people to feel like, O'Neill is behaving like a doctor. I want to make sure I make it very clear. I am not a doctor. All right, so I'm making that very, very clear. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a professor. I love Skitland, and I try to speak on Skitland from a male point of view. All right, just bear with me quick. This won't take long. From a male point of view. Now, very quickly, before we get into skits, some people say that the skits, and I do a video on this. It's from a male chauvinistic point of view. And I tried to ask some questions today. And I said, do you believe, and let me ask the audience this, do you think O'Neill is giving a chauvinistic point of view or a male point of view? Let me ask the audience that. Which point of view do you think, which point of view do you think O'Neill gives? Male or chauvinistic? Which one? A male point of view or a chauvinistic point of view? So there's a difference between a male point of view and a chauvinistic point of view, right? The difference is, in a male point of view, it's how a men experience an issue. So when O'Neill talks about it, him trying to talk about it from the male space. That's what I thought I was doing. Now, the opposite side of that is that men are more entitled, or that men are better. All right? Then there is one is perspective based, the other one is superiority based. In other words, is it that O'Neill is coming across? It could be that O'Neill is coming across as saying that the men are better than the women. Don't know when I said this, but maybe I have. Then there is something that says can coexist with equality. Undermines equality. In other words, basically O'Neill wants to take away the right of women inside of the skits. Then something says, it says from the male point of view, I'm open to dialogue, often dismissive of women's perspectives. All right. So this is what I think I do. I think I give a male point of view. That's my intention of the channel, is to give a male point of view. A male point of view is generally very harsh, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it is chauvinistic. All I'm giving you is exactly the flat-based truth of what I see. In other words, if this is a cup, is a cup. I'm not trying to say, well, it actually could act as a holding cell and it could hold liquids. No, it's a cup. Right? That's the point of view that I try to give. But I felt like this was a great thing. And I'm discussing this tomorrow because I want to bring up some lady. I want to talk with some ladies tomorrow so I can get some viewpoints. Because sometimes it is good to hear from other people how you're coming across. But these are the 2 points of views right here. So some people say it's chauvinistic. And people feel like O'Neill is trying to. By the way, I hope you all realize that I'm not trying to attack anyone. I just try to see exactly if I can engage people. No. I'm not beating myself up, but I want to make sure that we're speaking very, very balanced and fair when we talk about the skits them. But I see this as a learning moment because I'm seeing it happen a lot in our communities. Men will say something and the first thing that they think of is when a man says it is that they're being chauvinistic. And so I'm saying, well, let's look at the term chauvinistic and make sure that we're calling things what it is. It's like when people say, he's such a narcissist. And they use the narcissist term so much. I'm going to say, be very careful with that because it takes a while to diagnose a narcissist. You have to have all of the things there. But I think we needed this. Thank you very much, friends, for allowing us to have this discussion. Now on to the skits. Let's get into the skits. Let's get into the meat of the matter this evening. Let's get into the meat of the matter. Don't worry yourself, D. Joseph. O'Neill tried to engage the audience because at the end of the day, that's why I created this in the first place. Is to see exactly if I could engage the audience. Mike is being handled right now by Dominique. Mike is being handled by Dominique. I try. I do try to be very, very fair on both sides of the fence. But hey, it worked already. Okay, so Mike is being handled. So here's the question. Does Mike deserve what Dominique is doing? That's the question. Does Mike deserve what Dominique is doing? Does Mike deserve what Dominique is doing? I want to see if there's anybody that disagrees with this. Nothing wrong with that. Let's jump into it. Let's go. Does Mike deserve what she's doing? Mike has been messing him thing with Dominique right now. Does Mike deserve what she is doing? She is right now. She have Mike in a lockdown right now. He's in lockdown.
I don't give a damn. Clearly, you want to bring the law into our business? Don't do that. Put down the phone, Michael. You want to bring the law into our business? Go ahead. I like the damn sandwiches in there anyway. I'm going to decide when this is over. So what I want you to do is to drink your apple juice. And enjoy your breakfast. Open up. It's good.
She fed him with a knife. She fed him with a knife. But talk to me, friends. Why him deserve it? Why? And I believe him deserve it, by the way. I just want to know if him deserve it and why. This is Mike's fault. Mike is ridiculous. Right now, Mike is a joke. Yes. I don't say anybody saying no. Yes, I will say yes, somewhat. Marian, when it says somewhat, what do you mean? Yes. Rafi and Sonny tried to warn him. When it says somewhat, Marian, what do you mean? What do you mean? Dom is mentally challenged. Mike is playing with Dom's emotions. How can a male let a female control you? You can. By allowing her to control you, by not taking charge and allowing her to control you. It can happen. You have women who actually control men. You have women that can dominate men. You have domineering women who can dominate men. Dom was told to leave him alone and stay away from him. She continues to pester him despite he tried to create a boundary with her. She can't accept the fact that she was expected to leave him alone. Great point. O'Neal, Dominique is doing it because Mike does what he wants to do with her. He will be in jail. Because what? Okay, if Mike does what he wants to do with her, he would be in jail. I see what you're saying. Mike keeps playing with Dominique. She means business. He played games. Yes. Tired of this bull. Yes. Dominique messed with Mr. Mitchell, Rachel, and Jacoby. Mike is no angel. But it is his home and he told her that she shouldn't be there. Dom is out there and not wanting to be controlled. Okay, I will say this. And I'm going to read some more comments. I will say this. You cannot keep sleeping with her and expect her to do something different though. And you can't be this afraid of Dominique because the truth is Mike had Dominique away from him, but he walked back into this. Y'all remember that? Mike had a restraining order on Dominique. He didn't keep it. Mike was not even in with, remember, that Dominique left and Mike was with Sonny. The problem I'm having with Mike is that Mike have a belief that he's not able to, I guess him can't make it on his own, that he needs Dominique. Him have a belief that him need her. So because him think him need her for business, then this is what him always get into. Now Dominique is great at doing her business because she always does business very well and she gets into different places. But you know it works. Yes. No need to report her to the police. Mental health reporting. Stop sleeping with her with no protection. My question is, how did Mike get off how did Mike get her off the car and get him back home? Because of what it is. Only your opinion is your opinion. You've given us the opportunity to express our perspective, both male and female, whether you agree or disagree. The dialogue is healthy. Thank you very much, Ms. Grant. I appreciate that. I've tried. I've really tried to see if I can, listen. Most of the show is women anyways. but when I hear perspectives, I try to find out what people talk about. But, I try though. I really do try. Thank you, Ms. Grant. Dom is crazy. Mike is a joke. Yes, he was playing games with her and he should have kept the restraining order on. See, that's my thing, Marian. I cannot give him the right, Marian. I can't give him the right from a male perspective. Why I have an issue with Mike is that Mike realized the girl is nuts. You get out of her grasp and you go right back into the same thing. The moment you sleep with her, you have initiated it. The moment you sleep with her. O'Neal, Mike say him love her and not her ways. And that's the thing. You can't keep telling her that. Mike don't hit every day. Every day Mike hitting it. Every single day him hitting it. Don't feel sorry for Mike. I don't. Angela Powell, I don't feel sorry for Mike. I don't feel sorry for him because Mike keeps doing this to himself. I can't feel sorry for someone that keeps doing something that they're not supposed to be doing. If you haven't hit the like button, friends, go ahead and hit the like button. Mike deserves this. This is one of the times I'm like, no. Mike pushing it for too long now. There comes a time when you need to stop. You need to stop. Mike keep telling the girls him love her. And the one thing that I've learned about telling women that you love them is the moment you overly tell them that you love them, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Wait, the next skit with Ben and Danielle, I only read the caption where it says Danielle slap Ben. I will soon get into it. Ooh, Lord, jeez. You know that work, you know? You know how that work. Lord, All right. Skit alert. Miss Grant alert us on the skit. So we're going to get out of Mike's skit for right now because we have a skit alert. Good Lord. Okay. Good Lord. Let's get way down into the skit. Good Lord. Skit alert. Let's go. Are you ready? Gosh. Are you ready? Good Lord. You know what, D. Joseph, you're correct. O'Neal, you don't realize that both of them are crazy in the same way? Correct. That's why I cannot blame Dominique, because Mike allows her to do it. So I can't blame her. People want me to blame her, but I can't blame her at all. I just can't. Ready? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for it? Let's jump into it. Let's go. Let's do it.
Ben? He's just saying, stop dealing with her at all. And I agree with him. I agree. I don't know how she treats Danielle.
Look, man. I tell you, stay with Danielle. Alright, no matter what. Like, there's very few times that a man gets a second chance. Yeah. And your wife actually rocks out with you.
I know.
Right?
I know.
So, stay with her. And all that Abigail stuff, just forget about it. Yeah. Right?
Abigail?
Hold on. Anthony is advising Ben to stay. Should he get some credit? What? Anthony, what? Should Anthony get credit? even a toops, like a tiny little toops of credit. Should Anthony get credit for this? Yes or no? Can we give Anthony any credit at all? Any credit? Anthony says he must stay with Danielle. Can he get any credit? Any? Should Anthony get any credit, friends? Any credit? Even a toops of credit. You see what's going on? There you go. You know what? That's what I said. This is why I want Anthony to go through the gamut, because it will teach him. He's starting to learn. He is starting to learn.
Stuff?
No.
What's Anthony talking about?
Nothing.
No, it was, we were talking about...
He's talking about...
Are you gonna lie for him now?
Danielle, he's talking about Abigail in general. There's no stuff that...
Okay, so what's the Abigail in general? Somebody tell me, please. Anthony, what did you mean?
Ben?
He's just saying, stop dealing with her at all. And I agree with him. Please,
I
Danielle.
thought it was just business.
It is just business.
You know what?
Danielle.
I can't take any more today. I can't.
Wait.
I can't.
Danielle, wait.
What?
Please, I want to fix this. Don't.
What do you want to fix? You want to fix us? Okay, let's try. Where do you want to start?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Oh, gosh. Another blow up, friends, another blow up. No, and tries to what? To double back to Shayla. Well, him just give out some advice, just no. So you're going to give him credit for that or no? Ant will change his views as soon as it fits him. Okay, that makes sense. You know what? I can rock with that. That makes sense. Anthony told Ben to stay with Danielle, but Danielle likely heard that Abigail tail end of the conversation. Basically, Mike deserves what Dom is doing, but Rafi's advice will run Sonny off. She told Mike she was not doing the love triangle, which is great that she has done that. But this is where we are.
Because I don't know when I'm ever going to be able to trust you again.
I'm sorry.
I don't know how to trust you.
I'm sorry. Please. Please, Danielle. Please, don't.
You know what? This is it. This is your clean slate, Ben. This is your last opportunity. Tell me what Anthony was talking about. Say it. Say it. Tell me.
Okay. I lied. I'm sorry I lied. I made an investment. I did pay for Abigail's home remodeling. But it was an investment. That's it.
You took our money and you put it into that woman's house?
It was an investment for us.
All right, hold on. Ladies, come out and do the work. Should he have told her the truth? Ladies, should he have told her the truth? Y'all answer. Y'all know how it works. What would you expect? What did you expect? There's a lot of siren in my background. Good gosh. I don't know. They're always moving around. It's Los Angeles. Should Ben have told her the truth? Should Ben tell her the truth? On the shore? Only just saying yes or no. Yes or no. Well, all right. Well, hey, I'm a rock with that, y'all ladies. I guess, hey.
I came home from Abigail's house that day, and you told me that she wanted renovations. You told me that. And you told me that you didn't pay for it.
I know.
And you doubled down on the lie. And you doubled down on the lie. And you doubled down on the... All you ever do is lie to me.
I'm sorry, please.
I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore.
No,
No.
Dee, please,
Let go of
please,
me.
please,
No.
please,
No.
I don't
Get
want
off
to-
of me.
Please, Danielle.
Get off of me.
Hold on, this is a slap week. I don't know what's going on. It's slap week. I don't know. It's just slap week this week. This week is slap week. Is this slap week? Is this slap week? I don't know. Everybody wife slapping them this week. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Everybody wife was slap them this week. Is this slap week? My gosh. A lot of hands being thrown. It was a pimp slap too. Slap your husband this week. You know, I'm going to put my jaws to slap your husband. I swear. Okay. The next slap is Shayla slapping Anthony. Mark my words. And that is going to be one to remember. Slap season. This is slap week for sure. Slap your man this week. Do not slap me. Please. Y'all don't slap me. I'm begging y'all right now. Don't bother come slap O'Neal. Please. I'm putting my hands on my cheek this week because I do not want to be slapped. I'm telling y'all right now. O'Neal, bet you thought this could only be seen with... no. I never thought that, Sea Charmer. I never ever thought that. Why you think that? Why you think that, Sea Charmer? No, I've seen Sea Charmer. Let me just cue you up. So I spent about 5 years around white people. Yes, they do act wild. I'm just gonna put that out there for you. All right, don't worry. Like, meaning when I came to the US, I lived mainly around white people first, so I've seen how they behaved. So yeah, just letting you know. Yeah, it looks like Slapping Nation. This is Slap Nation right now. Her slap wasn't. It wasn't as glass as Amber. It wasn't that much. It wasn't big like Amber. These women need to keep them hands to themselves. I believe that too. It's slap season. Only they should make a shot out of the slap with Amber. Slap and with Danielle. I'm going to have to make a slap now. I'm going to have to make a slap. I'm going to make a short out of this. Ben face red. Ben's face is red. Let me see if she slap him again. Because this is...
Anymore. I can't do this anymore.
No,
No.
Dee, please,
Let go of
please,
me.
please,
No,
please,
no.
I don't
Get
want
off
you-
of me.
Please, Danielle.
Get off of me.
Okay. Well, 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 well. Lord. That's correct, Sea Charmer. I lived around them for a while. I only want the good pieces of every single community when it comes to my community. I only want a good piece that I could use. For example, family, you know what I mean? Making sure so you take care of family, stuff like that. I have never slapped a man or a woman. But it's well slap. No, Daniel is going to get into an accident. Ben thought that he was getting over her knowing how Daniel is. Backfired trying to be slick. You know what? I said that when them go inside the house, somewhere somebody going to blow up. I do not think Melissa is going to tell Daniel it's too fast and she still has hope that Dave will come around. I believe that too. Why people slap and fight? Correct. They do have arguments. Yes, they do. But it takes them a longer while to get there. I would say that. That's what I would say. Like, for example, like it take them a while before them get very... Sometimes they will live with it for a period of time. And that's what I've noticed. Maybe you notice something different. What in the Jack and Jill is going on in Skitland? A lot of slapping. Bilderberg boy, thank you for the super chat. A lot of slapping. I love how they're showing the white woman act out loud, anger and crazy. This woman is issue regardless of race. Correct. Kudos to country writers. I feel like the black women are vindicated. Not all women do this. That's true. That's true. That's true. And I appreciate this connected to serve. That's true. Stop eavesdropping on people's conversations. Amber and J Diva's slap was better. He's going to be mad at Anthony. Everybody, clap your hands and clap, clap. Husband abuse week. Is this husband abuse week? I'm clutching my pearls. Is O'Neal next? Because Moneyla, you're not married, Moneyla. Because if you're married, you know, we're in trouble. The slaps are only for husbands this week. Is O'Neal next? Jesus Savior. The slaps seem to be for husbands this week. The slaps seem to be for husbands. Do I need to start scampering? I'm clutching my pearls, right? I'm clutching my pearls. Wow. Wow. Well, 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 well. But think about it though. Daniel really has been putting up with a lot doing it for a long time though. Because Daniel has been married longer. So she's been putting up with a whole lot. Not that I'm saying it right, but I'm just saying she's been putting up with a whole lot. Nonetheless, I still don't like it and I feel the same way that I feel with the Amber slap. So let me just make sure that that's what it is. I feel the same way about it. Daniel should have stayed in her lane. I believe that. Well, someone is asking, will Melissa tell Daniel what's going on? Melissa dropped some advice this morning.
Live in fear. And I don't think you should live in fear. I think if there's something that's making you fearful, then it's either leading you towards something or it's taking you away from it.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Melissa.
You're welcome.
Okay, so let's discuss this. Daniel is now, let me see what y'all say now. Mistress might start slapping back, Amber wasn't listening to what Melissa said. She wasn't. Danielle is going to Melissa's no. No, because Danielle will tell her what Ben did. I'm married and my wife better keep her hands to herself. I would say the same thing, Evan, because you know it worked out already. O'Neal, your slap is long overdue. Your wife needs to now go do your solid. Let me tell you right off the cuff though, user. I've already made it very clear to my wife that my hands are kept to myself, and so should her hands. Because if she touches your boy, it's different. I'm not playing the games them where everybody else playing. These women are doing too much putting their hands on these men. I don't believe in putting your hands on women. You shouldn't. You shouldn't, right? You just shouldn't. Danielle should have stayed in her lane like Ben told her. Did y'all need that? Did y'all know that Ben and Danielle are married in real life? No, I didn't know that. They are? That's interesting. Husbands getting slapped back to back. Back to back slapping is a slapping session. I'm clutching the pearls. I am clutching the pearls. I'm clutching my pearls. This is what we have got going on here, so in Skitland. It's a slap season. Tell me what y'all think with this here, so with Danielle. I mean, with Melissa. Is Melissa going to tell us anything? Is Melissa going to... Is this now the perfect time? Somebody said it might be. Somebody says the perfect time. Somebody said it's the perfect time. Let me see what y'all are saying. Let me see what y'all are saying inside the chat right now, because y'all, the chat is getting wild right now. I was hoping the scene would have went back to Ben and Anthony. It's there. Ben and Anthony are all about the fallout. That's correct. It's a bunch of fallout right now. Interesting. You should never hit anyone at all. That's true. That's true. Anthony started this argument. She will tell Danielle after she hears Amber slapped on her also. Interesting. Amber slapped on her also. That makes sense. That makes sense. Amber's slap was much better than Danielle's slap. Danielle and Ben were divorced for 3 years and remarried for only about a year. But they've married longer than that. That's what I was saying. In other words, they've kind of been around, you know. I saw the Iman skit going off. I can't cover all of them, but I'll try. That went right over Amber's head. You know, let me ask you this, though. I want to ask you all this, because a lot of Amber fans in here. Did Melissa give Amber good advice? I want to ask y'all that. Honestly, friends, did Melissa give Amber some good advice? Or was it like, you know what, I don't care about the advice. Want to think about the advice. Did Melissa look here, advice don't always come good, but I want to know if you like this one. Was this good advice in your estimation? Did you like this advice? Terry, what's up, Terry? Did you like the advice that Amber got? In case you don't see the advice, y'all know what the advice is, right? She said Amber needs to stop living in fear. If she's going to do something, do it. Melissa was trying to confuse Amber to get back to Dave. Make sense? Okay. Fair enough. Yes. 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 Was it good advice? Yes. 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 Talk to me here, friends. Did you like the advice? 94% of the people say yes. That was like a warning in advance. Yes. Yes. Basically, most of the chat liked the advice. Melissa will protect Dave. Yes. Really good advice. I don't think it went over her head, did it? Melissa is not to be trusted, even if she gives good advice. Well, we're not saying she should be trusted. We're asking if the advice was good advice. And we're asking in nature. Don't worry. We already know that Melissa wants Dave. We know say Melissa, whatever it is. The question is, was it good advice? That is the question. That's the context. Stop sleeping with her raw. Melissa knows Dave better than Amber, so she's telling her the truth. Amber keeps getting caught. I think she's out in the open now. I don't think she cares anymore about being at Dave's house. I think she kind of like, she live over there basically. She live over there. I think it went over Amber's head. Yes, Melissa did give her some good advice. I just want to know if she give her no good advice. If y'all like the advice. It's giving shade. Petal said it's giving shade because she told her not to tell Dave. So the advice is deceptive. Well, let's listen to the advice again. Makes sense now. Petal, let me think now. Petal, you've made me think. Give me one moment.
That used to always say that you shouldn't live in fear. And I don't think you should live in fear. I think if there's something that's making you fearful, then it's either leading you towards something or it's taking you away from it.
Okay.
Okay. This was the advice. She said she don't think you should live in fear. She said if there's something that's making you fearful, it's either leading you to whatever you want or away from it. But you don't think you should live in fear. The context of this is that Amber is saying she has a lot on the line. That's the context. That is the context. Good night, Sharon Reviews. Good night. Daniel thought that she and Amber were friends, but Amber only used her for information. Boom. All right, let's jump into it because Amber is the topic of the day and people stop asking us. Don't ask us why we cover Amber. We cover her because she's the main story person. Come on, friends. We cover the character then because she's the main person. What you want us to do? Not cover her? We're going to cover it. We're going to cover it, friends. So don't worry when we cover it. Just get into the topic. Tell us what you think so we can put up your comments. Listen to Danielle right here.
I definitely needed to tell her what was going on because her child is affected by it.
All right, hold on.
Like, I'm not a wolf in sheep's clothing. And you ghost me, like, as if we were never friends, so.
Okay, so calm down, first of all. Shayla has a child by Anthony. So I definitely needed to tell her what was going on because her child is affected by it. Secondly, Danielle, I don't just trust people like that, okay? This has been a lot that I'm going through, and I don't quite know you that well yet. So
I feel like when we first met, I feel like we're the kind of friends that, like, we would tell each other things.
All right, let's go. And I'm going to get into Melissa, so sit tight. May I get into Melissa? So sit tight. May I have something about this? The question on deck is, did Amber need to tell Shayla about her divorce? That is the question on deck. Amber feels attacked. That's correct. I don't know how she feel attacked, but she feel attacked. Let's jump into it. Melissa's advice is better than the advice Amber's lawyer is giving. Thank you. Because I like the advice. I don't think nothing wrong with the advice. Fear and faith. It could be that Melissa is speaking out loud for herself to listen because she has never, ever confessed her feelings to Dave. Let's see. Amber was saying Melissa needs to do her job and stock the refrigerator. Yes. Amber keeps saying, don't tell, so she is in fear. Correct. That's why she tell her that. That's the backdrop. But O'Neill, how good is an advice if it comes from a place of low-key envy? Well, let me ask you this, though. Here's a question, C. Charmer. Good question. But here's what I've learned. Yes, advice can be... I hear it depends on the advice you're getting. Because didn't God send a crow to feed Daniel? That is my question for you. See, Charmer, let me answer your question. Hold on. Let me see if I can find that. Hold on. Give me a moment. No, it was Elijah. There you go. So, hold on, see, Charmer. We're going to use like a biblical principle. God sent the ravens to feed the prophet Elijah during a severe multi-year drought. Now, you and I know what are crows, right? And you know crows eat up on people's flesh, and crow is not a great thing. So if God can send a crow to feed you, is what I always say, then that means you can take advice from, even if it's coming with a certain level of, what you call it, a level of envy. My thing is, do you investigate the advice and say, you know what, is there any truth to it? Then you decide to discard it. Versus, let me not listen to it. That's my question. That is my question to that part. Let's work in it. Live your life and your light, in your light, not darkness. Amber feels attacked. Yes, I believe that it was as well a warning shot. However, Dave would tell what? Amber not to live in fear either. No fear in Dave's place. Yes, Amber thought Danielle knew about Dave. I don't like how Amber treats Danielle. Interesting. No, she thought that she should have told, she thought she had told Shayla about the divorce. So let me ask you this. Did Amber need to tell Shayla about the divorce? That's a question. Amber is as phony as a $3 bill. I don't care, because she doesn't have to tell. We no matter that she don't have to tell Daniel. We'll try to examine what Amber said. We'll try to examine what Amber is saying. Amber is saying she feel like she have to tell Shayla because this. We soon get to Daniel. Don't worry. I want you to examine the Shayla piece. I'm going to get to Daniel eventually. Don't worry yourself. My stance on it is just like yours. But I'm still asking the question. Does she need to tell Shayla? That's my question. O'Neal, Melissa is trying to tell Amber to stop doing what she's doing. If she is fearful, then it means it is wrong. That's what I think she's saying. That's what I think she's saying. I totally agree with that. Amber is failing. It's a broken clock. It's right twice a day, a theory. There you go. A broken clock is right twice a day. In other words, even a Daniel may tell you something that you can take. So that's what I'm asking right now. I mean, Melissa. Amber didn't confide in Daniel because she would tell her husband. Don't worry about if she confides in Daniel or not. I'm not worried about that. I'm asking the question. Did she have to tell Shayla? That's the question may I ask people. That's the question. Let's not forget Melissa's meltdown, correct? Now, Amber, you call Shayla your best friend. That's why you told her. Amber didn't know Daniel that well to be telling her anything. Don't worry yourself. Amber is clearly uncomfortable. She should have. No problem. Amber doesn't know Lauren and Delicia, but she tells them everything. Thank you very much. Charmian, thank you very much. This is, friends, this is why this is why I love the lives, because people are going to pinpoint things that they can find. This is what it is. Here's a question I'm going to ask y'all. Does Amber need to cap? This is a question. Does Amber need to cap while talking to Daniel? That's the question. Does Amber need to cap? And by cap, we mean, does she need to lie? Or does she need to get into other pieces? I don't think so. But see, somebody call it out just now. You don't need to cap. You don't need to cap. Just say Shayla is your friend, so you tell Shayla that's what is going on. She told Shayla to use her against Anthony. Boom. Boom. Bilderberg boy, thank you for the super chat. You don't need to cap. You don't need to cap. You just even tell Danielle you don't want to tell her anything. I was thinking the same thing. Amber is treating Danielle and is not warranted. So the question is this. Here's a question people are going to ask you now. Should Delicia and Lauren be treated better than Danielle and Melissa? Oh, I may be calling out some biases, friends, but let's get into it. Let's get into it. Nothing wrong. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Don't be fearful. Should Amber be treating Melissa and Danielle better than Lauren and Delicia? There you go. That is the question. User, me like this, you know. Yes, Amber can't trust Daniel, but the question we are asked user is, how can she trust Lauren? How she trust Lauren? The question user for you right now is this. How she trust Lauren? How come she trust Delicia? She doesn't know these girls. So why are they more trusted than whatever else it is? They must try. This is where they must show you the biases, you know. That's what I've been telling you, that they're trying to use the character to show you the different parts of it. Is there an inert bias? That's the question. Is there an inert bias? Is there an intrinsic bias? Is there an intrinsic bias? That's the question. How you trust Delicia? That's the question the people I'm asking right now. No, Amber did not have what? No, Amber did not have to tell Shayla. But we need to remember that Amber only used Danielle. Amber probably tells Delicia and Lauren because she has nothing to lose with them. With Danielle, she does. Ben is telling Anthony. Anthony knowing and her settlement is lost. But let me ask you this though. All she would have told Danielle is about the divorce. That she's getting a divorce. Amber should trust Danielle more than she trusts Delicia and Shayla. Amber needs to keep her distance from Danielle right now until the divorce is final. Lauren or Delicia can cost her. Okay, can't cost her anything. That's why she can befriend them and be around them. Lauren and Delicia are not close to Anthony. Danielle and Melissa are close to Ben and Anthony. Fair point. Fair point. Fair point. I see what y'all are saying. So you're saying that Danielle is compromised. So Danielle is compromised. That's what I'm saying. Is that what we're saying? Danielle is compromised. And it's a fair argument, you know. If you want to say Danielle compromised, we're going to work with it. I'm going to work with it. It's a fair argument. It's a fair statement. It's a fair statement. It's a fair statement. Is Danielle compromised? Is that what you're saying? That Danielle is compromised. In other words, Danielle is detrimental. User, this is a very fair statement. I'm going to take it like it is. I cannot argue with that statement. I think it's a very fair statement. Is Danielle compromised? Is Danielle compromised? You know what? Hold on. Let me get a drink of water. Give me one moment, please. Is Danielle compromised? Let me get a drink of water real quick. get a drink of water. Is she compromised? That's the big question. Is she compromised? Thank you very much. Daniel talked too much. Okay, no problem. No problem. I can rock with that. I can rock with that. Daniel talked too much. That's what we're saying. Okay, no problem. So let me ask this question. Here's the next question I'm going to ask. Is Daniel entitled? Yes or no? Is Daniel entitled? Is she an entitled woman? Is she an entitled woman? Is she entitled? Yes or no? Does Daniel act entitled, like she entitled to things? If there are any Caucasian persons in the audience, come out. I will say this. I do notice that sometimes there can be a level of entitlement when it comes to white women like that. Sometimes them think that they're entitled to know certain things. Almost like you should have told them. If I'm supposed to give like a ratio of my experience, this is my experience. If I'm supposed to give a ratio of my experience of, say, for example, a black woman versus a white woman work, a black woman will say, well, it's your business. A white woman more will say, well, I should know. Why didn't you tell me? A lot of times I notice that. I could be wrong, but that's my experience with it. That's my experience. That's my experience with it. I'm going to say that. Amber is afraid talking to Daniel might cause her to get her more information than she wants to give. Amber is more biased to black women than white women. But Daniel has encountered the same marital issues as Amber. That's what I think it is. Ben and Daniel about to get a divorce. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. Yes, she is. But Amber made her that way. Amber fed her all the info about Anthony. I'm just calling you what I think I've seen. Maybe you don't experience it different and you want to give me your experience. I'm giving you my experience. A lot of times they tend to do that. How come you didn't tell me? Why didn't I know? Come on, O'Neal. Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't I know? You could have told me that, man. Come on, man. Amber made her feel that way with the info about Anthony. No, she's cheating. She's switching up. This is Amber's fault. Interesting. Come on, O'Neal. Why didn't I know? Come on. You were supposed to tell me this. Come on now. You're supposed to tell me all of this. Why wouldn't you tell me that? What's up, O'Neal? You don't know. Well, you see people get some slap, acting like you're surprised. The Lake House lady told Daniel to move on. Daniel wants to cheat. Daniel is trying to cheat. Daniel wants to trauma bond, but Amber doesn't want to trauma bond, and that's her choice. True. Of course, Ben is in a similar place as Anthony, begging his way back, always making up lost ground. Daniel thought that Amber and her were having a genuine budding friendship. True. Come on, O'Neal. You're supposed to tell me all this. I mean, O'Neal, come on. Come on, O'Neal. Come on. Oh, my God. Like, you're really supposed to let me know? Oh, my God. Like, come on. You didn't even let me know that, you went there and you went all over the world. Oh, my God. You could have told me this, O'Neal. Oh, my God. O'Neal, I didn't know, O'Neal. I didn't know. Oh, my God. I didn't know your family was just, not very, rich and all that, I didn't know that you were sometimes out of food and all of that. Oh my God. I didn't know all of this, O'Neal. Oh my God. want to pull it out of me. The funny thing is they know. I put on my white voice for them all the time. Come on now, they know. I mess around because I said that's what it sounds to me. Just like how people say to me, yeah man, hey, Iman. It's the same thing. Look here, don't beat O'Neal up because O'Neal is just doing an impression of what he thinks. Oh my God, O'Neal, oh my God, you're just so, it's so condescending. Oh my God, like you're just so condescending. It's just like, you need to get over it. I mean, O'Neal, if you just please, like, you just need to stop it altogether because I know you're like from Jamaica and everything, but you just need to like, just understand, O'Neal, that come on, I'm just so head over heels. I mean, I just love your locks and all, and you know, I mean, you're just so, you know, a guy who I mean, O'Neal, I mean, it's just like, oh my God, like the skin tone and the hair and all that, and I just never know, you know, it's been for me all that time, and I'm just so happy to meet someone like you, because, oh my God, it's just like... Oh my God, Terry, oh my God, I know you guys do things a little different, but oh my God, it's just so, I mean, wow, it's just, I'm just like forever, you know, I'm just so flabbergasted about all of what I'm seeing. It's just, I don't know. I just, oh, God. Look, people trouble O'Neal all the time and say, yeah, man, Irie man. We don't really talk like that, but that's what they say. Hey, I don't know. Hey, I don't mind. I just give issues. That's all. What you want me to do? Come on now. Come on now, friends. Come on now. Don't beat O'Neal up because O'Neal is just doing what he does all the time. You know exactly O'Neal where it is. All right, so Amber felt like she was ambushed. And someone said that, you know what? Amber has used Wagwan. See, people say Wagwan. All the time they see it, it's a Wagwan. You know, like that's basically, that's what's going on. People, hey, what do you want me to say? People talk like Jamaican all the time. Come on now, friends. It's not meant to, you know, I'm just saying we talk differently. That's all it is. I say things differently and I expect you to, you know, mimic the accent. It doesn't bother me. But if it does bother you, let me know and I won't do it again. I'll try. O'Neal, you're on the right time now. O'Neal, you speak is spooky. Well, let me ask you this. Did Amber use, let's see, did Amber use Danielle and Melissa? These are the big questions right now. Were these girls used? So people are saying these things. People are saying that Danielle and thing there were used. Were they used? Did Amber use them? Are they used? Did Amber use Melissa and Danielle? Come on, ladies. Be very honest. Mommy, thank you for the super chat. Be very honest. I want you to think about it like these girls are not Caucasian. Pretend as if they were white, they were black girls, and let's talk about it. Amber was trying until the judgmental Danielle showed up. Amber was trying until the judgmental Danielle showed up. Lauren is going to tell Shayla about Iman. Yes. Yes, they were used. Yes. No. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. Yes. Trauma bonding at its best. Thank you for the super chat. Amber is not using. You're sure? How did Amber use either of them? Well, Amber got the information she wanted. This is what they're going to say, Marian. Amber got the information she wanted about the joint account. She secured that. Amber also got the information about Anthony hiding money. She secured that. Amber also got Melissa to go in her corner and basically do that. Now, Amber is distancing herself from both women. That's why the people are saying she's using them. Pretend like it's you. Pretend like it's you. And then you give me the answer. Danielle put Amber onto herself, onto her sister Melissa, who put her onto Dave. Amber uses everyone. Somebody said that. Dave is being used for the feet in the sky. She didn't ask for the information or the help. They did it on their own. That's a fair statement, Bam, just me. Amber didn't press Danielle for the information. That's also great as well too. Amber didn't use Danielle nor Melissa. They volunteered involving themselves. Whoa, nice. Fair statements. Fair statement. Fair statement. So here's the question. Here is the question. Here is the question. Should Danielle and Melissa left Amber alone and all together? That is not the question. Should Danielle and Melissa leave Amber all together alone? Should Danielle and Melissa have left Amber alone all together? Make up on the mind. Make up on the mind. First, when I say she them a user, now me I ask you now, should they have left her all alone? That means the answer is supposed to be yes. Let me see what I say now. Angela Powell, they should mind their own business, yes. Danielle and Melissa should have just left her alone. She exactly how Cantonese someone is, if you don't know what info they have to offer. Okay, let's see. Amber didn't ask for help, but she didn't deny it either. Paula Cross, I like that. It's about girl power. I agree with you, Paula. Amber has no time for trauma bonding. Amber is working night shift in Dave's house. That is correct. Could Melissa know Dave's type and offer to help her with the restaurant to set up Dave and or help him some type of way with Amber? Possibly. She also got them to help her with the restaurant off the ground. But the info was offered freely using so use it by any means. I don't agree with that. What do you think here, sir? She needed advice and info and a new sponsor. Should they have left her altogether? That means I should see 100% saying yes. Hold on, I can't even cover the new skit yet because there's so much skits. Trust me, there's so many skits. Give me just one moment. I soon cover the Iman skit. Give me a couple. Give me a couple and me say I can cover that. If the restaurant was failing, I wouldn't have denied the help either. Danielle would go in on Anthony like Ernestine and she didn't know Amber really. Why is Amber left alone in the middle of the ocean? Well, what mean she left alone in the middle of the ocean? Them help her out. Well, I know Amber used Danielle for sure. Danielle didn't use Melissa because she had no idea who Dave was. She should have left them alone. She should have left her alone, and she should have never met Dave. Danielle is married to Ben. Everyone have a safe memorable weekend. Have a safe memorable weekend, Jackia. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. No problem. I like where y'all are going. I'm trying to see if we can get some takes from you guys with this thing. Because it blew up right now. You know, Amber feel like she get ambushed.
What is this?
What is this? Like, like you thought this was funny?
I didn't think this was funny. Ben, did you know?
I forgot. I forgot. I didn't think she was still here.
So y'all want to play games?
What?
I'm just saying, like, you know, I'm sure he told you we had a stupid argument yesterday.
What stupid?
Yeah, it was stupid, Anthony.
Oh, because you're
was.
taking my money to pay for your lawyer?
Do you remember what you said to me, really, afterwards, about you and Wayne? Yeah, it was stupid. And so what, y'all thought this is cute? You wanted us to come and have some kumbaya moment?
So Amber's going off on everybody right here, so. Amber's going off on everybody. She think everybody's setting up right now. Right now she feels attacked. Amber feels attacked. Amber feels attacked. Who set this up? Who caught the game? I'm being told that O'Neal, Ben set this up. Ben knew Amber was there. Ben didn't forget. That's what I'm hearing right now, that Ben didn't forget about this. Amber started this mess at Ben's house. How did she use Danielle? Danielle offered that info about Anthony freely. Anthony and Ben go to the police. So, God, who set this up? So y'all believe Ben set this up? When I think Ben set this up? Do you remember what he said? Amber, do you remember you hit him? Then you go to, I said, boy, I can't bother with money lie or something else. Ben set it up. He knew she was coming over. Amber's guilty conscience always speaks loudly. Ben and Anthony act like women. Iman told off Lauren. Ben has cameras at his house so he can see Amber's car in the driveway. Yes, you think Ben set this up? Yes. Ben set it up. He knew that she was coming. Ben knew better. He knew Amber would have been there. Ben. That's an interesting take. I don't know if Ben set it up, but if you say so still, I'm going to work with what y'all say. I'm going to work with what y'all say. If y'all think Ben set it up, then I will work with it. If y'all say Ben set it up, I'm going to work with it. Right off the cuff. I'm going to work with it. Give me one moment here. Heard my phone going off. I don't know what's going on. I think it's an Amber alert. I've got an Amber alert, friends. That's what's going on here. So, okay. All right. Let's. All right. All right. So, a whole heap of things going on right now. Let's get into it. Let's try to get the news kit. I listening here. Iman is telling off Delicia right now, basically. Lauren. So, let's get into it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Iman is telling off. So let's get into it.
Mm-hmm. I like coming home here. I
you
like
also
falling
like going to
asleep
Shayla. So that's why. Is it also to your advantage?
It's also not your business. That's what it's not.
Oh, okay.
It ain't your business. I know I met her in a messed up situation. That's just where we met. That ain't where we gonna end up. And you just can't take it. You gotta be a big ball of negativity. You can't take it. Just that negative mindset. All because you can't see the goodness in you. You couldn't see what was within. So you went out there with the BBL girls, giving them a bad name, with that bad attitude.
I saw Iman tell her off to blow her skirt. Does Lauren have the BBL attitude? Is there a BBL attitude out there? I didn't even know this was a thing. I guess I'm going to have to look into this now. What am I going to do? If say Lauren have the BBL attitude. Does Lauren have the BBL attitude? Does she have the BBL attitude? That's what he's saying right now. He must say she have the BBL attitude right now. Gwen, me know you laugh. Yes, she have the BBL attitude. Yes. Yes, Iman put Lauren neatly in her place. You gotta watch about getting married. I watched that. When did this argument come from? Because I guess she's been trying to check Iman. So Iman is not taking it. He's not taking it. He's not taking it. Yes. Yes, he's not taking it. The BBL attitude. She has the BBL. I didn't know there was such a thing, but I know learned something new.
All that.
What does that have to do with anything?
It got everything to do with it, babe. This is why men, they see a girl with a BBL, we running far, far away from her. Because they might turn into Lauren.
Oh gosh. Oh wow. This is just classic. Iman says the BBL girls turn into Lauren. Wow. Should men run away from the BBL girls? Iman doesn't get like this. So it must be that she has ticked Iman off to the point that Iman decides that he has to take her on. And you know, Iman generally, normally Iman is not faced it. For him to take her on like this, double chin removed, eh? What's up, chat? What's going on, Juanita? You love the BBL them? I've heard a lot of things about the BBLs. He struck a nerve in a Lauren right now because the BBL... Oh God, the BBL rebuke. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Both King and Iman see who Lauren is. Hold your nose and run because I want a BBL basically. He is talking about Delicia. That BBL girl turns into Lauren. Oh my gosh, they didn't. Oh gosh, they don't what? That's what you heard? I've heard that them not smell so good. What did I hear? I hear that the BBLs don't smell very well. They have a scent. That's what I heard about the BBLs. I heard that the BBLs have a scent. Do the BBLs have a scent? This is what my ears say them have a scent. I didn't create this, friends. Don't come for me out of the woodwork. Please. I heard that the BBLs them have a scent. O'Neal never, this is what I hear. I heard that the BBLs have a scent. Is this true? That's what they must say. The BBL them not smell good.
Oh wow.
They might act like Lauren. They might think like Lauren. I need you to understand that is a minuscule level of thinking. And you need to relax. Because your friend, not only do she make a great salmon, and you finna get great nourishment for your body.
Give me one moment. My thing is freezing up every 2 seconds. Let me pull that back. Let me pull that back just to ensure that I play this properly.
They might think like Lauren. I need you to understand that is a minuscule level of thinking. And you need to relax. Because your friend, not only do she make a great salmon, and you finna get great nourishment for your body. Mm-hmm. But she's wifey material.
I never said she wasn't.
She's wifey material to me. Mm. And whether you give the blessing on that don't really matter. But you need to sit with it, that you are a big ball of negativity and that BBL ain't gonna help you out.
Hold on. Do BBLs smell? Well. So, thank you very much for the super chat, Bilderberg Boy. Bilderberg Boy says the scent is unwiped. You know. BBLs themselves do not have a permanent smells, but a BBL smell is very real. Well-documented phenomenon during the recovery process. It is typically a temporary musty odor or sour odor caused by trapped sweat, surgical fluid drainage, and bacterial overgrowth underneath your compression or under your compression. There you go. It smells. It smells, friends. So the answer to it is yes. It does smell. At some points, it does smell. Hey, they've documented it, bro. They have documented this. It smells, friends. It smells. It smells. It smells. There you go. There you go.
Okay.
Relax.
Okay.
Thank you, babe. It looks great.
Great.
Lauren has been put in her place. So where the argument is coming from is that Lauren is trying to tell Delicia that Iman is not, in other words, she's just trying to get Delicia to go away from Iman. Lauren has been put in her BBL place. There you go. She's been put in her BBL place. Iman has put the BBL queen in her place. Did Iman put the BBL queen in her place? Talk to me here, Terry. Did Iman put her in her place? Lord, 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 Lord. Lord, Lord, Lord. Lord, Lord, Lord. Lord. And by the way, I hope the ladies them don't get upset about what's going on here. So, because the truth of the matter is, women do have BBLs out there. So don't bother get into it. Personally, I don't like BBLs because I feel like I don't think you should be doing anything to your body. Just keep the way you are. Men will take you with a flat butt. As much as men joke about butts, the truth of the matter is a man will take you, whether you're butt flat or it, whatever it is. Ladies, take what I tell you properly. Take what I'm telling you. A man will take you with or without the enhancements. Wherever you're getting that from, throw it away. Toss it in the trash can. Will a man take you with or without a BBL? I just want to give this message to the ladies I'm out there. A man will take you regardless. Regardless. Listen, does a man like when you have round curvatures? Yes, they do. But that does not mean that they're not going to take you. Look at what Money Law just tell you. O'Neal, that's the truth. I love them flat. Big, large, you will take the BBL too. That's the thing. Men will take them all. We will collect them like Pokemons. We got to catch them all. That's basically what it is. We will collect them just like Pokemon. That's about it. So don't you ever think that because you look about flat, it means nobody's going to take you. That's foolishness. Let me just tell you this. So in news flash to the ladies them out there, men will take you anywhere you are. Yeah, so there you go. I think it's foolish and really questionable that certain groups gone with natural attributes are now running behind these like BBLs and other enhancement, everything else, like with grave. Exactly. But men will take you how you are. Never. Them come like Pokemon. We got to catch them all. Listen to me. Catch them all. If the bottom flat, we will take it. If the bottom medium size, we will take it. Not that we're working with bottom. What they're saying, if a woman has a flat butt, we say go and take it. If the bottom is medium size, we're still going to take you. If the bottom is round, we're still going to take you. It doesn't matter. They're going to take you. Trust what O'Neal tell you. Trust and believe. We will take you. That's very few men that's discriminating. That's very, very few men. Very, very, very. Trust what I'm telling you. Paula, trust what O'Neal tell you. There are very few men that will tell us, oh, well, no, I don't want you because, you whatever it is not looking. Very, very few men. If you are a nice girl and you have a nice face and you look like the type with whatever, and you give him that turn on, he will take you. He will take you. I'm telling you that. But hey, again, of course, my wife has a nice figure, but it's not apparent until she's on. Exactly. You're not gonna know. Just as you are. Just as you are. He didn't tell about the business investment. He looked good. Correct. They will take you. Do not listen. Not because you hear men sing about these things. That's what it is. O'Neal, natural beauty for me. Exactly. Natural beauty. Dan got something for Iman. Only Dan can check Lauren, eh? That's something else. Men like implants. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Trust me, Jakia. Not necessarily. This is a fake thinking that men have to have you having these enhancements. Trust me. Trust and believe what I'm telling you. Men might complain and they might make noise and they might say different things. They will take you. I'm telling you. They will take you. Some BBL bottoms aren't clean properly because they're what? Not used to excuses. They're not used to excuses. They will take you. But you never read mine. Which one? Which one you never read? Yes. You have to take your time with us, friends. Come on, we take our time now. We have to read different things. Majority of Skitland have BBL. Natasha was counting them at the Wayne's party. A lot of them have the BBLs, for true. Men, like whatever you have, ladies. Like whatever you have, don't worry yourself about that. I'm telling you right now. Don't fall into that trap. Don't you dare fall into that trap of thinking that men will not take you. Don't do that. Don't make no man force you to get no BBL. You don't need it. That's the few men them who have nothing about them, but just doing something different. Well, let me say that. That are the man them we are doing some different stuff. So Iman basically has told Shayla off. Iman has saw a video on YouTube today where men aren't not caring for exactly. Well, I'll be honest with you, men have never really cared for BBL. Them just work with what the woman them give them. Men will go whatever woman gives men, them will take it. If a woman say this is natural beauty, he will take it. That's all I'm saying. They will take it. If you want to make more curvature, sure, but it's not gonna stop you from getting. It's not going to stop you from getting a man. It won't stop you. So I'll just tell the ladies them that. Ladies, if you're listening to this, BBL and all that not going to stop you from getting a man. You don't need a BBL to get a man. That's all I'm saying. You don't. Just be a nice woman and do your thing the way you're doing it and be yourself and you'll get him. So, Iman has told off Shayla.
If I knew, I would just tell you. I have nothing to hide from you. Nothing.
I feel like when you found it, like when you even seen me sitting there at the restaurant, it's like you was quick to pull up. It was actions speak louder than words.
Because it looked like you was on a date out in public.
I get it, but I'm saying now it looked like somebody sent you some flowers. See, I low-key should have knew though, because you already got that conniving personality. You see what I'm saying? Like, I should have knew that from like the stuff that I knew already coming into this. Like you done took your best friend. So I have a conniving. Man.
What?
If you didn't know he said these things, he is on fire today. Let me tell you something about Iman right now. Iman is on fire.
More fire. All our about corruption say more fire. All our about confusion say more fire.
Please put some fire in the chat right now because Iman has been on fire today. This was the wrong day for Lauren to mess with him because him up on fire. And yes, he is fake, by the way. He is fake. But I'm just saying, he is on fire. Iman is using the mind control on Debo. That is correct. Yes, thank you for the super chat, Bilderberg boy. He is so fake cheating on her with her friend. Him fake as well to Iman had it on his mind today. He read everybody. Iman is gaslighting. Take the pum pum and then make allegations. Iman flip the script on Shayla real quick. Iman is on a roll. O'Neal, natural beauty to be a cutie. She's royal. That's correct. That's right. We need cutie. Terrian, I love women. If she had a BBL, that's cool. As you know, if she's not, that's cool too. I'm not one of these men that prefers natural beauty, but whatever floats her boat, I'm with it. That's basically it. Shayla, yes, ma'am, couldn't keep him on, eh? O'Neal, you have to blame society as well when it comes to women. They push the narrative of what the perfect woman is like. Well, I think the BBL culture started from this generation, because they were pushing it. Society as in women, I don't think men were pushing women to get no BBL. Because men tried to go against it, but women them say, it's their body. My body, my choice, right? So, that work, But Iman is on a roll, friends. Iman is out of line today. Him says Shayla conniving. That is his term Iman is using. Iman says Shayla is conniving. So, why did I do it? Iman was off, man. Iman is going off of his bunkers today. Iman says Shayla is conniving. It's a God call the fire truck. So now we know, is Shayla conniving? That's what him say. Man says Shayla conniving right now. It's a boy, I don't know. No, of course. Let me be the first to say that everything Iman is saying is exactly what he is as well. He is also conniving because he's tricking the girl in. But nonetheless, I'm just saying, Shayla is going to blow up on Anthony in front of Amber about them flowers. She's going to say how Anthony has been love bombing her, and Amber will be here. Amber will hear her and feel even more liable for her wrongdoing. I believe that, Money Law. That's true. It makes sense. It makes sense. Iman set her up. O'Neal, Iman only got away because she was naked. That's exactly what it was. I thought so too. It was a status symbol at first, and then everyone got them. Those men who will take women with BBLs until they roll over and smell Kim Kardashian, then they're out the door. My young adult son, 27, said the smell is enough to stop a war. Woo, good Lord. I think they do have a scent. They do have a scent. I'll be honest with you. O'Neal Iman come up with blood in them eyes for anyone because he's on a mission. Yes, of course. There's no perfect person on this planet. That's true. Iman pulled an Anthony when he hit and run and left her right there. Yes. Iman knows that Shayla is calculative and manipulative, and this is why he takes the yes, ma'am. Yes. That was a chess move on Iman's play to get away from Shayla. Wayne said Iman was going to be Shayla's lesson. All these Skitland women are conniving. And the men too. The men are kind of conniving because Mike conniving. Mike is very conniving. And Anthony has conniving too. So let's call that out. That's a good question. I was about to ask a question right now. Mr. Shayla conniving. I'm about to get into it. Money Law. Good question. This is the question everybody want to know. Who buy the flowers? Who bought the flowers? Iman picked up the flowers out of the trash and gave it to Delicia. Player from the Himalaya. From the Himalayas. Let me get to it. The flowers from out of the trash. The garbage flowers, basically. Iman gave her some flowers from the trash. So everything Iman just tells Shayla he's the same thing. He is also conniving. Him give her 10 grand and some flowers from the trash. The dump. Because I know these flowers came from the trash. Him can't convince anybody. These flowers come from the trash. Iman is also conniving. All right. Come talk to me, friends. Who bought the flowers? Talk to me, friends. Who bought the flowers? Who not have pound of mind with the flowers? Who buy the flowers? This is the question of the day. And by the way, the writers have me in a tailspin. Who bought the flowers? The writers have O'Neal in a tailspin right now. Anthony, don't know. I'm going to leave that right there, so. The writers have me in a tailspin. Yes, Iman is also conniving. So it takes one to know one. Everything Iman is telling Shayla is the same thing. Everything Iman is telling Delicia is the same thing. Everything Iman is telling, what's her name again? Lauren is the same thing. Everything Iman tell her. They are attracting what they are actually. That's really what's going on. Who buy the flowers? Who buy the flowers, friends? Some people say it's our baby daddy inside of Kai's father. Some people say it's Anthony. Some people say it might be Angelina that buy the flowers. Some people say it might be Amber that buy the flowers to do some work. Some people say it's the lawyer that buy the flowers. Some people say even O'Neal buy the flowers. Some people say it's Money Law buy the flowers. Some people say Money Law probably buy the flowers. Most likely to buy the flowers. Let me put the names in it. Most likely. Most likely to buy the flowers. Most likely. Anthony. Shayla. Nope. Anthony. Money Law. Angelina. Anthony's, nope, Amber's lawyer. O'Neal. There you go. Bring up the note again. Okay, no worries. Give me a moment. Let me bring up that one for y'all. Let me see if I can bring up that video. Give me one moment, friends. Let me try to find the video. I know what y'all are asking me. Give me one moment. The first one with a note. Okay, give me one moment. Let me try to find it. Let me try to get that video for y'all. Let me get that video for y'all. Give me one moment, please. Give me a moment. They must say, me buy the flowers, you know. Bilderberg boy, they must say, O'Neal buy the flowers. I'm not in the flowers business. But them say, me, so them say, O'Neal buy the flowers. Brother, them say, O'Neal. If O'Neal gave Shayla the flowers, they would be dead. Bilderberg boy, that's something else. If O'Neal buy the flowers, that's a good one, Bilderberg boy. Bilderberg boy said if it was me, the flowers would be dead. Oh, Lord, I don't know. They listen to care now. Okay, let's go back to the flowers note so y'all can listen. I kind of felt it was really her dreaming. Let's go. Give me one moment.
If you got...
Give me one moment here. Give me a moment. Who bought the flowers? Sit tight. Sit tight. Right there. Let's go. Bilderberg boy said if it was O'Neal, them would already be dead. Let's go. Who buy the flowers? Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. The flowers are the big thing right now. I apologize, but there's always going to be sirens out my door for some reason.
No idea.
Beautiful surprise. Thank you.
You have a good one, huh?
You too. Oh, these are beautiful. What's this from? Oh, my baby.
I sent you these flowers because seeing you every day is a privilege.
Hold on. Give me a moment. It's taking a while to buffer. Let's go.
Oh, my baby.
I sent you these flowers because seeing you every day is a privilege. Sometimes I feel like I kind of take it for granted. Being in your presence and being able to see you, that means so much to me. It reminds me of the joyful days in life before I got older and found out about the world and all these sins. You remind me of all my wins, though. I just want you to know, no matter the good or the bad times, you're always like a fresh garden to me. Have a nice day. I love you, girl.
There you go. There you go. I don't think Iman bought these flowers. Let me so on the have right now. I'm going to get into the flowers. Come on, make me so on the have. This is all y'all. This is all y'all tonight. I'm going to read y'all's notes. Come on. Who buy the flowers? Let me get to the first thing. Who bought the flowers? That's what we're asking. Who buy the flowers? Who buy these flowers? Who bought these flowers? Iman really is a gaslighter. Trust me, he's gaslighting all of them right now. Anthony Dalton bought those roses. Anthony. He gave Delicia flowers and 10 bands. Iman. Money Law, I doubt that Amber would feel any conviction behind Shayla, stating Anthony has been love bombing her, but on the contrary, I think Amber would utilize that to her benefit to helping her in divorce. True O'Neill. Someone else says, let's see. Angelina or Delicia. Someone else says Kai's real father, Anthony. A mystery man bought her the flowers and I don't know his name yet. Mr. Dalton. Iman sent it to the wrong person. He wanted to send it to Delicia. Iman bought those flowers. Iman. Amber. Curtis, Kai's daddy. Kai's father. I think Iman had those flowers sent to cause a scapegoat. I believe Iman bought the flowers. Mystery person. The note sounds more like Iman than it does Anthony. It's what y'all are saying. O'Neill buy the flowers. Kai did it. Dan bought the flowers. It could be Angelina or Anthony. Iman bought them. I think it's Anthony. O'Neill, Amber could have low-key had those flowers sent to where Shayla lives. It could be a plot to set Shayla and Anthony up. Even with both of them, because of what Anthony said. I'm not sure Iman was acting. I feel like some jealousy. I thought so too. Only can we bring up the note? Bring it up just now. Dave, Anthony, Tamira bought the flowers. O'Neill, could it be Delicia or Iman? Makes sense. Iman bought the flowers. He needs an excuse to break up with Shayla. I think Iman bought the flowers. Anthony, Shayla, the review. Yes, review signing out. Wayne bought the flowers. No need. Dave only buy Amber flowers. Anthony, Amber. Someone calls her baby girl. Supposedly bought her the flowers. If O'Neill bought the flowers, then they would be dead. That's true. For certain. Iman knew he needed to start something with Shayla to get out of the situation. Anthony. At first I thought it was Anthony, but now I'm thinking it was Iman so he can be out. O'Neill, I knew you were trying to get Shayla. So, y'all are laughing. Amber. He told Ben that he would marry Shayla. Iman bought the flowers. Bilderberg boy bought the flowers. Mike. Coco. I don't know. I want some of that yes man, but it wasn't me. Mike. No. Brody. Anthony. Every other time Shayla can make Iman feel guilty and Iman goes back to Shayla out of regret. It seems likely Iman, Amber is seeking revenge from Shayla by destroying a relationship and pushing back in Anthony's arms. Shayla may repeat Dam's actions soon. Crash out loading. Candice, I hope it was Sonny's cousin. Possibly. Makes sense. No telling who bought the flowers. Larry bought the flowers. Dan, Money Law, stop it. I can't with Money Law. Let's see. Iman bought the flowers. Why we hear Iman's voice? Because she is thinking. This is what I was saying, Nancy B. Why I thought it wasn't Iman, because I think Shayla is reminiscing that it's Iman. Because to her, it was Iman. Honestly. Old friend that showed up. Notice Iman didn't even look at the note. Iman set it up with the flowers. Those are from the neighbor's flowers delivery guy. Wrong house. O'Neill, we are hearing Iman's voice because she's reading it in his. Thank you. That's correct. Iman didn't even talk like that. Angela bought them. Kai, Brody, Anthony. Is that Mr. Brody? Anthony. Wayne. Sounds like something Anthony would say. Not Iman. 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 Kai's daddy. Do you really know Dave? Uh, Kai's biological father. So basically, that's where your guys are at. Bilderberg boy says Iman buys trees, not flowers. Iman buys the flowers. Here's the only thing I will say though. Here's the only thing I'm going to say to you guys. So una say Iman, but here's the some we saying Anthony. Here's the only thing though. Maybe they threw us off with this, but I want you to listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this from Anthony. Listen to this. Where's Anthony's thing again? Listen to Anthony's thing. Because this is serious. This is serious. This is serious. Bilderberg boy, let me see a comment. Bilderberg boy says, let's see. Bilderberg boy says, if I got Shayla's flowers, they would be from Hustleman. It's a daddy. Sit tight right here. Listen to this right here. Because we're saying Anthony bought the flowers. So would Anthony buy the flowers and still say this? Listen to this.
I'm so sorry, dude. I brought you here for that. That's just, I would never do that.
It'd be pretty low down if you did.
I mean, apologize.
I told you, Amber's been acting, but you see how she's flipping on people? 1 minute, she's cool with you. Now look how she was talking to Danielle.
Yeah, I've been noticing that for a while now, how she treats Danielle.
Exactly. Look, man, I tell you, stay with Danielle, all right, no matter what. Like, there's very few times that a man gets a second chance. Yeah. And your wife actually rocks out with you.
I know.
Right?
I know.
Stop right there, sir. Does this matter? That's my question to y'all right now. Does this, from Anthony, matter? That is my question. Why would they give us that? That's the question. That's the question. Notice what they've done. They gave us a flower incident. And now it's Anthony saying, hey, on the real, keep your girl. Does that matter? Give me y'all's take on that. Michelle, me like that. Michelle says the writers may be throwing us off. Yes, that's a nugget. No, he's talking about Danielle. Is this why he want Amber to stay? No. Because he's got a second chance. Him don't want to leave her. Yes, it matters. No, yes, no, yes, no. No, most people say no, no, no. No, it don't matter. Amber doesn't want you, Anthony, but he ain't going to leave though. Yes, because Anthony knows that he's got a second chance with Amber. Anthony's planting seeds like just like Ben. Anthony, you had a whole affair with your wife. Boy, bye. It was surprising to hear him say that when I watched it the first time. No, especially with Danielle being in the next room. And you keep the wife. Ant may keep the wife, but he's out of the playground even now and then. Okay, makes sense. He's a flip-flop. No. Onilanta is not going back to Shayla. So I don't think it's Anthony. No, because what? Anthony be flip-flopping and can't be trusting. Do you think that the Daltons will marriage will stay? I don't know. I just wanted to know if that mattered to you guys. I don't know. I heard it. And so I wanted to know if that mattered, especially with the flowers incident going on right now. Especially with the flower incident. Well, all right. Well, okay. Okay. Let me see if I can drop in one more inside of the Giphy. Give me one moment. Give me a moment, Shayla. It's hot today. Skitland hot. Skitland is extremely hot tonight. Very, very hot. Good Lord. Them can't even... Hold on. Let's see if I can find that skit. Give me a moment. Let me see if I can find the new skit. Give me a moment. I'm going to find it for y'all. Let me find it. Let me find it. Let me get a new skit for you guys. I got it. I'm getting it for you right now. Oh boy. Oh, we're doing it tonight, eh? By the way, friends, tomorrow night I'll be on with Auntie Riri and Ashley. So look out for that tomorrow night. If you can't take the heat, don't come to the kitchen because you know when me and Riri go on, you know how it work. When me and Auntie Riri mix up, you know what I mean, on the internet, you know how it works. So it's going to be kind of after dark kind of issues. So get used to that if you're not really okay with the after dark talks, then please, it may not be, for you. So don't worry, you know what I mean? It's just one of those things where we're going to speak freely. Okay, let's go.
I can't let you be with no one but me, baby.
Iman needs some singing lessons. Iman needs some singing lessons. Ladies, would you let a man skip to you like this? The skits are definitely skitting. Would you want Iman to sing to you? Would you allow Iman to sing to you like this? Oh, God. Anyways, let's keep going. Would you allow Iman to sing to you?
That note was actually good.
Bro, I want you to myself. I can't help it. I needed somebody.
So the rose from out of the trash is still on the table. One woman's trash is another man's treasure.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
This is Iman. Please leave a message after the tone. Boop.
You're mine.
I'm full.
Already?
Yes. I'm over here dogging my food.
This here was banging up.
Thank you.
Lord.
Give me one moment here, friends. Sometimes it does this when you're playing both times with the YouTube platform. Let me see.
Already?
Yes. I'm over here dogging my food.
This here was banging up.
Thank you.
Lord.
Sing to me, baby. With a serious
I'm calling out to.
I'm wondering now if the woman them will take any amount of singing. I guess when you spend all your money, women will just take your singing. Ladies, you need to be honest with the men. You need to be honest. When a man cannot sing, be honest with him. Ladies, when a man cannot sing, be honest. When a man cannot sing, be honest with him, please. Be very, very honest. If you have a man, ladies, and him can't sing, just tell him say him can't sing. Tell him say, you know what, O'Neal, please, just please. Settle down. Let's just settle down. I just want to let y'all know that.
Oh my. See, you're my lady, so I can't let you
Why your face look like that?
be with no one but me, baby.
Hey, so you could cook. Oh man, get my stomach right, get my mind right.
Get Shayla all stressed, eh? I saw. Shayla is stressed out. Hold on. It seems like on the love when I need to teach Iman how to. Iman, if he doesn't make me sing, basically. Even if he pay some money so I can sing his part, basically. Here's the question. Do you like the fact that Shayla is stressed out? Yes or no? Him just need a single coach. Do you like the fact that Shayla is stressed out? That is the question right now, because Shayla is stressed out right now, and she's stressing.
Defend me in front of your home, girl.
The BBL crew.
It's a good thing. Sparks flying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You love it here?
Love it. I do.
I love it when you're here too.
You don't know about
my 10,000.
You don't know about them 10,000, bro. You don't know.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is...
Man gone.
Your call has been Your call has been forwarded to
The crash out is here. The crash out. Look here. I'm happy for the crash out, you know. I don't know about y'all, but I'm happy for the crash out because finally, she has started to feel how it felt. See, I think they're setting it up. It feel a little bit now. At least you're getting some of the feelings. When she was taking Anthony over to her house. Now she's starting to feel some of the feelings then. This is how it felt when she was taking Anthony over her house, doing whatever she wanted with him. This is how it felt. So me love the mere facts of them giving us a little bit of it. It's not much. You know, the writers, them, boy, for some reason, them can't make Shayla crash the way she need to crash. But nonetheless, it is something. It is something for us to look at. Something tells me Iman is in a lot of trouble. Something tells me that. Is Iman in a lot of trouble? That's your question you have asked right there. So is Iman in a lot of trouble? That is the question. Is Iman in a lot of trouble? Is Iman in a lot of trouble? Well, I don't know, Money Law. You tell me. Listen, she been doing her dirt. You tell me. I don't know. We want to take her in? Yes. It's a yes, no. Stop begging a man. Iman has outsmarted Shayla. Iman better watch his back, eh? Something else. Kai's probably at his grandma's. Yes. Am I wrong for feeling bad for her? You tell me. You tell me, Money Law. I don't feel bad for her though. Trust me, Money does not feel bad for her. And I will be making a video on this. You know me. You know me. I'm going to be making a video on this one for sure. I'm going to be making a video for this one. You think, listen, the dirt and damage that she has done to the Daltons' relationship needed to come back. He's not losing anything, eh? Time if you see a girl get some real good karma. I don't want, listen to me, some real good karma. Well, let's see if she's going to hurt him. I don't know. Y'all tell me. Anyway, friends, we have been long over her time, and I love the fact that we got through a lot of things tonight. I'm going to leave it here. I may make some shorts, so look out for those. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Have a wonderful night. I'm going to leave. Shayla crashing out. I love it. Welcome to the audio show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again.